or you will take the door. When you take a stand and you say that you will not embarrass me publicly and not give me no private apology, you will apologize to me in front of the same people that you shame me in front of. When we take a stand and let them know that the same distance you kept when they had nothing, you can keep that distance when they have everything. Because when you walk down the red carpet and the blame gospel awards, there are a whole lot of people that never knew your name that were going to know you. There are a lot of people that they think you should be an apostle, that didn't think you was worthy, that saw you as a good side preacher. But when your whole name, when your name is known by the world, they want to come signing with you to get their photos taken with you. They're going to want to come do you favors. They're going to offer you stuff to get into your good graces. But you're going to keep those people at a distance. They don't deserve you.
Amen. Come on.
You think that when Moses went before Pharaoh, that Moses went like this? Pharaoh, could you please let my people go? No! He was radical with it.
Yeah.
He let Pharaoh know that if you do not let these people go, the judgment of God will destroy you and your people. We're going to be radical. We're going to stop crossing oceans for people that wouldn't jump puddles for you.
Come on, hey. Come on.
People that would boast and brag publicly about all they did for you, but never once publicly acknowledge you for the sacrifices you made for them.
Come on. Wow, that's it.
And I'm not here tooting my own heart, because I didn't feel worthy.
Come on.
I had an uncle who was my enemy. Me and him had a very bad relationship. He didn't like nobody in my family. Walked around, told a lot of lies on me and on my family. Treated us like garbage. When I was young growing up, he would say to me and my 3 siblings, y'all in the good. Y'all want living from over here. Y'all want to find some work. I'm a big electrician. I got my own house and land. I'm working in cheese in life. We need to get when it on. We need to get there for ourselves and cheese on in life. Treated us like garbage. Borrowed money from me and refused to give me back. Money that as a child I saved every little cent that my mother gave me every day and lent it to him. And never got back. All kinds of stuff created a bitterness between him and I. And he was a devout atheist. Didn't believe that there's a God. Always cursed the Lord. But I myself was in bondage because I never prayed for him. I never evangelized to him.
Come on.
And in my own life, I was going through one heartbreak after another. Flying in the face of God for a woman because I allowed loneliness to choose my company.
Come on.
I didn't feel worthy of a Proverbs 31 wife. So I felt like I should just accept anything that comes. And I felt like I had no one to live for. Because I can remember all of the lonely nights, catching the bus to town, and waiting on the 12 o'clock Draxford bus to get home and thinking to myself, everyone have a partner. Everybody is, happy with their significant other. And here I am, heading back to nothing. But finally, one day, I got married. Aha! And sometimes it seems as if God has a sense of humor because God has an interesting way of testing us and breaking the things in us that need to be broken.
Come on.
Because in my marriage, I actually love her more than I love myself. Celebrating her publicly on the pulpit, social media, everywhere. And I took a lot of crap and shoveled a lot of dirt and took a lot of insults in front of my fellow leaders, in front of my family. And all this time I was a prayer boss. All this time I was still speaking in tongues and interceding, but nothing was changing. My worship was still conditional upon my circumstances. And Apostle can testify that when things was wrong in my marriage, I didn't have to worship. I didn't have to praise. I came in here with my emotions on my sleeve and my droopy face. And my wife was getting it on. She was getting her worship on. And I was just there feeling broken with my head down all the time. But the problem was that I was more concerned about the marriage than I was about my relationship with God.
Come on.
I was more broken at times and in more tears over the state of my relationship with my wife than my relationship with God.
Amen.
I could see everything that needed fixing between me and my wife, but couldn't see what needed fixing between me and God. And I was so pessimistic that every time something bad happened, I would say, because it's me. And I see my wife there laughing because I know it's true. But one day, it came a point when I had to recognize my worth. And I didn't recognize my worth by praying up a star. I didn't recognize my worth by nobody laying hands on me. I didn't recognize it by no sermon. I recognized it by taking a stand. Because there came a time when she accused my apostle of abusing my daughter. There came a time when she wanted me to take a sabbatical from the ministry. And I needed to make a decision. I needed to decide if I was going to bury who I know I am in God, leave the ministry again for another female, to keep my marriage together so that I could stay with my daughter at the expense of breaking my vows to God again.
Come
and
on.
I decided no.